Right, so join me in this video. Let's do a little bit of wild camping. Harworth Moors. We've got quite a few hours yet before the sun sets. I don't really want to be setting my tent up, you know, as it's still pretty light. They even got some of these water bottles now, you know, like proper hikers. But I think I need to put it probably a bit lower down. I think they're way too high, to be fair. I know it's first time using them, so I'll get used to it. I really need a straw coming out, don't I? Something like that. I can feel the weather changing. I think we're going to get some rain soon. I did bring my waterproofs as well, so I'm pretty happy I did that. I had a bit of room in my bag, so I thought I'd stick them in just in case. But yeah, like I say, you can just feel it. Might sound weird, but you just feel the change. Right, so that's the road over. Now we're in up into Moorlands. It all depends on how many people are up here to how soon I do set the tent up when I get to the location. Like I say, we're going to go to the house and then we'll go to the trig point, and then I've seen on maps there's like quite a lot of big rocks and stuff, so I'm hoping to get down there and set the tent up there for the night. But I just keep telling myself, first thing, get to a waterfall and then get to the house and then work it out from there. So I don't think you're going to be able to see because of the GoPro, but just there in the distance between that tree and that tree there, you can sort of work out the house that I'm on about. So we do have quite a long way to walk first, don't we? And then if you can see, I don't think you can see it, but I'm just going to say anyway, like just where this tree is here in the distance, there's like a high point. I think that's where the trig's going to be. So that's where we're heading. And you can see a lot of clouds, so it's going to be quite foggy, I reckon. So setting up earlier than I thought may be possible, and then we can make a drink, have some tea, and just sit down and just basically enjoy the quietness of all the moorland. We're going to hear the sheep obviously, aren't we? But I'm not bothered about that. Right, if I'm right, I need to go up these stairs, and just at the top there's another signpost. Yeah. These pockets for your water bottles, pretty handy actually. Something I'll have to get used to because it's so easy just to pull it out. Yeah. Bit of a climb that one. Aye. Right, we've only got 200 metres more. Let's crack on walking. And there we have it. Here's the house. One of the world's most famous houses. We'll look in that little room in a minute. Apparently you can stay in there. I'm not sure, that's why I'm not staying in there. Apparently you can close the door, there's a bench on the right hand side. There's the house. Just step back a bit. Look at that. Wow. So I almost forgot to take a look in here. Wow. It's pitch black. It's a bit of a crazy place to be, actually. You're looking right into the house there. I do believe you could actually sleep in here if you wanted to. You know, in here you get at least 2 people there, wouldn't you? Someone's been in here. Tea light candles. You know, like they've done the roof, doesn't it? Right, let's leave this place. It would be like above here, wouldn't it? You know, if you get up here and weather changes, you can just sit in there till it eases off a bit. The problem with above here is around the UK is, and I've done it myself, people go to visit them, like myself, walking past and finding them. And then we've gone back and camped in them, or let's say slept in them overnight. So I'm not sure if anyone's done that to that one, but it definitely is somewhere to get out of the way in case weather changes, isn't it? And here is the trig point. I used to call them trigger points, but it's a trig point. Now I just have a quick look if I'm going that way. I think it's all them over there, to be truthful with you, but I'm gonna have to have a quick look on the map before I move any further, because as you can see now the weather is starting to change. It seems we've got a lot of rain coming over, so I would like to be at least in the tent before that happens. So if it means not walking all that distance today in this video, that's what it'll be, and then we'll come back another time and explore further over. Right, so I think I may look for somewhere to put my tent up. Like I say, it is all the way over there I need to be, and with the weather changing I'd rather be in a tent and a bit drier. I do have my waterproofs, but let's have a gander. Let's have a little walk over here. Over here is going to be miles away, ain't it, to be fair. Yeah, we'd have to go up and down and round. To get there. I think that'll make another video, you know. Another camp right in that distance over there. That'll be nice, that, I think. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Because you can't even see it now. I don't think you can anyway, I can't see it on the screen. The weather's closing in on me. So I think looking for somewhere to camp now is going to be the better thing to do. I don't need to break no miracles. Like I say, I can always look. I don't think there will be no closer point to it to walk to. I'd probably have to come this way again, but set off a lot earlier in the afternoon. Yeah, this weather is changing, you can just slightly feel drizzle. Right, let's find somewhere to set my tent up, and that might seem like really easy, but you do need a nice little spot. So there we have it. That is a 3f-ul-taiji-1 in Coyote Brown. They do the Coyote 2, what I've used quite a lot on my channel. Seems a very, very nice small one-man tent, but it's got some decent room on the inside as well. But I do like the Coyote brown colour. It does blend in really well. So I've gone around the tent, putting all its guidelines out, because the wind seems to be picking up a little bit now. So I've put all four out and over that side, and I'm pretty happy. But a company has put the right amount of pegs in as well. Normally they don't put enough pegs in for your guidelines, so I'm pretty grateful they've done that, because I didn't have any spare on me. So we're losing light, so I'm gonna start making something to eat. I didn't bring too much food out. Well, that's a bit of a shock, that. I do normally bring quite a lot. We've got a tikka chicken with rice, and then I have a apple and cinnamon crunchy, like a crumble or something, for pudding. And if I do get really hungry, I've got a vegetable chicken with brown rice and mixed vegetables in, so I've got that to have as well, so it's not too much. And this is like a tortilla wrap, so I can make my dinner up and use that as like bread sort of thing. It's from Outdoor Meals. Well, it's an outdoor meal, should I say. It's in them 24-hour ration pack meals that you can get offline. Not the army ones, just 24-hour ones. It does say I've got to fill it up to line H. But I'll probably boil more water than I need. But at least then I can have a warm coffee, because my hands are pretty cold now. Temperature's starting to drop. Winter's on its way as well. We do need to start getting the winter stuff out. And that's exactly what I've got in the setup as well. I'll show you that in a bit. Smells quite nice. But it's got a load of lines on the inside. I don't think you'll be able to see them. We've lettered in from A to J. I'm just checking if there's any sachets in it. And I need to take out. I can't see one. So line H. Or what I might actually do is use all that water to make my meal and my pudding, and then boil some more later for a drink. But yeah, we're starting to lose light pretty quick. Right, so that's me, one happy bunny, people. I've got my dinner, my pudding, my wrap to go, my dinner, my stove's done, put that away soon, and a nice cup of coffee. Dead looking forward to this, and it looked like I have the Moorlands all to myself. Well, this is another winner. I get 3 altogether, so that's going to be just fine. You can't half tell now. The winter months are coming back. We've got autumn first and then winter, but you know, the dark nights, cold dark nights. I'm really enjoying this tonight. I'm so glad I came out tonight. I didn't put it off to tomorrow. Say one thing, be that person. Get up, get outdoors. If you're gonna do it, just go do it like I did today. Because I could have been doing this tomorrow, and tomorrow I might say, oh, you know what, I'll do it next week. I'm so glad I did. That's what I mean, you know, sometimes you can sit there and think, well, what if this and what if that, and will this and will that. You can't let it happen. You just got to get outdoors and get it done. Just be that person. Because when you do it, you'll enjoy it like I am. And I'll tell you another thing. When you first do your first wild camp, or your first couple, in the mornings, you're dead happy with yourself. You're like, wow, can't believe I did that. That is absolutely fantastic. Can't wait to do it again. In the back of my mind, I'm just wondering if my car's all right. But I can't have everything, can I? I can't have this and worry about my car. It's one or the other. Like I've said in the past few videos, it's hot tent season soon. So I'm going to be getting my hot tents out, cooking some beautiful meals in that. If it's the first time you're seeing me, please do consider hitting that subscriber button. I'm slowly creeping up to the big 100,000. What I can't wait to hit, to be truthful. And there'll be more videos like this as well. I need to get out, I need to get exploring and just being that person like I keep saying. Right, so quick view of the setup is my light tour air mat, my Tracology, no, it's not my Tracology actually, it is my Climate, that's what it is, my Climate pillow, love it, best thing I've got for camping in my life, and my Outdoor Vitals down sleeping bag, because it is getting a little bit nippy now, innit? And I've got a lantern here. Let's put that on at night to a little bit of light in the tent. And everything else is just packed away here. This is ready to go in a minute as well. So everything's packed up inside the door. Not a bad little setup. Right, so I'm just laying here for a bit now. Just going to relax and listen to my radio. I got myself a little digital radio. It's really good, honestly. I think, so after a few more times, I'm checking out, you know, what stations you can and can't get when you're up on hills and stuff. Obviously, if it's getting a signal, innit? And I'll probably do a video about it and show you it, because it is really good. I really do enjoy listening to music after I'm out camping. Just know what else to do is that once you've eaten and set up and everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the SD card, I think it's called an SD card, out of the phone, and I'm going to use my spare phone where I edit my videos on, and I'm going to start editing this video probably. The previous videos I were recording in 4K 25 frames per second, and the editing software called KineMaster, what I use, it did a software update, so it updated itself, and then when it updated itself it were on 1080, 15 frames per second. So the 4K video we try to squeeze into a 1080, so that's why the video looked really shocking. The previous one or two of this, just didn't realise at all until I watched the last video back, and I was a bit gutted really, but a lesson to be learned. As Scott said, it's like getting 4 pairs of shoes into a single shoebox. Imagine how full it's going to be and packed out, and they'll be struggling to shut. Well, that's how it happens with recording in 4K but trying to load it in 1080. You're packing so much quality into 1080, it just does that to it. But yeah, hopefully this video will be a lot better now. Do let me know. Let me know in comments about the quality of the picture and stuff. What I've looked back on so far with the GoPro, it looks alright. When I do all the editing, I'll look back and see what it looks like again. But yeah, it's such a pain in it when they do these updates and it changes everything. Right, I'm going to get my socks off as well. I'm going to get my pants off, and I'm just going to relax. I'll see you in a bit. When I turn camera on, it dies down a bit. It's 3:45. It gets really bad and then dies down like this. You can see the lantern. I reckon it's one of the windiest nights I've had in a tent. But this little tent is standing up strong. Well, good morning people. I don't know where my lantern's gone. I think that blew off through night with wind. I did have a lantern there. It is morning time. It's 10 to 7. Very, very foggy outside. With it being so foggy, I don't think there'll be many people on the moors right yet. So I think I might just hang around for another half an hour. What I basically mean is zip my tent door up and enjoy the warmth of the sleeping bag. So all packed up, ready to go. As you can see, I was just there. Leave no trace is always very important. I know the path is somewhere in that direction, so when I set my tent up, I set up in the direction of the path, so I knew it morning, get out, there's the direction of the path. The thing is, it is quite foggy, so I'm gonna have to slowly make my way down from here. But yeah, just double check I've left no pegs. Yeah, everything seems to be good. Right, let's get on the path. It's very, very foggy. I think I can only see about 50, 60 metres in front of myself. So I do need to be careful where I'm walking as well. I've got a bit of a hike back out, but my main concern is my car there now? Is it okay? Anything happened to it? I think anybody who does this sort of thing always has that worry about the car, don't they? So there's the house within the fog and the tree. Wow, that does look quite airy, that, doesn't it? So I think I do see my car over in the distance, so at least my car's there. Has anything happened to it? Like popping all your tyres, imagine that. All 4 tyres gone at once, you only got 1 spare. That'd be a nightmare, wouldn't it? Overthinking, but we'll see when we get there. Right, so I see my car, everything looks fine. I'm going to end this video now. If you want to see more videos like this and other camping things that I do, like hot tent camping and stuff and wild camping, press this here. You better subscribe to my channel. I'll let YouTube recommend a video there for you. And for now, I'm going to get off. Thanks for watching. What a camp.